Hello everyone. This channel will continue to provide data-based information this year as well, so we hope you will continue to tune in. The whole world is watching this dam. As of 7 a.m. on January 9 local time in China, the water level of the Three Gorges Dam was 170.83 meters. This is a drop of 13 centimeters compared to the water level at the end of last year. So far this month, the dam's water level has remained stable. When looking at the dam from upstream, the water level is likely to be around the line indicated. As of 9 a.m. today, the flow rate at the upstream observation station was 6,860 cubic meters per second, and the inflow to the Three Gorges Dam was 7,500 cubic meters per second. This brings the total value from around the dam and from tributaries to 640 cubic meters per second. The inflow to the dam has increased slightly compared to last month's 28th. As of 7 a.m., the dam's total discharge was 7,440 cubic meters per second. The dam's total hydroelectric discharge is 31,000 cubic meters per second. If I do some simple math, I'd say that the Three Gorges Dam is generating just over 20% of its power, with 8 hydroelectric turbines in operation. However, since this is related to the potential energy of the water level, I don't know the exact number. Compared to the end of last year, they've increased their discharge.
NISHIYAN channel.
Let's take a look at the latest data on the Three Gorges Dam released by China's Hunan Provincial Hydrological Bureau. The black discharge volume indicates that they are still continuing to release a constant amount of water throughout the day. China's official media has not yet reported on this, but the change is clearly intentional. In the near future, we may see propaganda reports claiming that the Three Gorges Dam is playing a major role by increasing supply due to drought conditions downstream. The inflow volume indicated by the green line suddenly increased the other day, but it remains high, making it clear that rainfall is not the direct cause. At the same time, the upstream observation station is also experiencing a steady rise in water levels. While the water level had been declining, it has recently plateaued and is now showing a slight upward trend. Well, on this channel, we usually report on the state of rain clouds on windy, but rain has been hard to come by since the start of this year. Looking back at last year's data, rainfall was lower than average until May, but with the exception of July, rainfall was significantly higher than usual from June to October. Rain fell again toward the end of the year, and the weather was generally extreme. Moderate rainfall is ideal for agriculture and daily life, but heavy rain can cause flooding, and droughts can affect crops and cause other problems. As of this morning, the cumulative rainfall around the Three Gorges Dam in January is only 1 millimeter. While January is usually light, the current trend suggests they may have to pray for rain again until spring. In terms of dam operation, this will likely mean increasing the amount of water released into water-scarce downstream areas. Next is the 12-hour actual data for the windy weather forecast. This shows the conditions up to noon yesterday. There are still no noticeable rain clouds visible around the dam or upstream. The increased release of water from the dams may have been decided in light of these conditions. The Three Gorges Dam was built in the middle of the Yangtze River at a huge investment. Its three functions are flood control, hydroelectric power generation, and shipping. However, due to decreased rainfall in recent years, it is no longer fully fulfilling its hydroelectric power generation role. Meanwhile, issues remain, including the accumulation of sand in the dam's reservoir, its impact on fish and other ecosystems, water pollution and other environmental destruction, cracks in the concrete, and waste issues. China's official media only emphasizes the dam's positive aspects. They claim that the dam's optimal water levels, considering hydroelectric power generation, shipping operations, and flooding, ensure safety and security, but I've always had doubts about this as I make this video. According to our channel's research, the area covered by the Three Gorges Dam is the area indicated by the green line. Next, let's check the forecast for the future. It is unlikely that there will be any rain around the dam or upstream for a while. As I mentioned earlier, very little rain has been observed near the dam this month. Today's weather forecast for the Three Gorges Dam is sunny, with a maximum temperature of 20 degrees Celsius and a minimum of 2 degrees Celsius. The temperature fluctuates drastically, with a daily temperature difference of 18 degrees Celsius. When you think of the Three Gorges Dam, many viewers probably associate it with images of massive floods and hydroelectric power generation. While not widely known, it's surprisingly popular as a tourist spot in China. The Three Gorges Dam has been designated a national 5A level tourist attraction, meaning it's the country's highest level tourist destination. According to the latest data, it was recently reported that the number of visitors in 2025 will reach 3.33 million, a record high. Here's a photo from the long holiday known as National Day. There's an observation deck overlooking the dam, but it's packed with people. However, there aren't many foreigners, as was the case before the pandemic. As its name suggests, the Three Gorges Dam is named after the three gorges nearby. It's a scenic spot, surrounded by mountains and in a remote area with nothing around. It's amazing that an average of 9,000 people visit a place like this every day. Even if events were held at dams in other countries, I doubt they'd attract as many visitors. I looked up the current admission fee and it seems to be $5 for the basic course, and $25 with the option set. I can understand if it's a famous amusement park, but it's expensive if you just want to see a stationary structure. Sightseeing tours have been organized since before the dam was completed, so some of our viewers may have been there. I would like to go at least once, but as you can all imagine, it will probably only be a one-way ticket, so I'll pass. If you go there, please do so at your own risk. Construction of China's Three Gorges Dam began in 1993 and was completed in 2009. It is known as one of the largest dams in the world. The dam was built primarily for flood control, power supply, and water transportation. The Three Gorges Dam, the world's largest, has a generating capacity of 22.5 million kilowatts, making it a significant contribution to China's energy supply. However, the dam has many issues, and the possibility of a dam collapse during flood seasons is often discussed, causing concern for many people. This is a video that summarizes detailed information about the Three Gorges Dam. It is a popular video that has been played more than 200,000 times so far, so please enjoy it. The URL is in the description. The flood season has ended in China, and in November 2025, the Three Gorges Dam reached full capacity for the first time in 2 years. The dry season will continue in the Yangtze River Basin until June of this year. A few years ago, heavy rains and floods caused many rivers to overflow, and the sheer volume of water inflow drew global attention, with many fearing the dams might collapse. At the end of last year, data showed a decrease in rainfall in the Yangtze River Basin. Rainfall around the Three Gorges Dam has also been extremely low. Perhaps due to the effects of global warming, the Chinese people face difficult circumstances, with repeated cycles of extreme weather, including floods and droughts, every year. With winter in full swing and rainfall gradually decreasing, the possibility of water shortages is already increasing. We will continue to provide the latest data-driven updates this year, so please subscribe to our channel.